First, guys, I have been interrupted this evening. We've got a breaking news story tonight. It's a special report. I'm sorry to tell you guys that David Geffen, famed late 80s and early and mid 90s label rock titan, David Geffen is getting divorced, guys, from his go-go dancer husband, Donovan Michaels. Guys, David Geffen and Donovan Michaels are getting divorced. This is a breaking news story. It's very sad. You know, I want to bring it to you first on this podcast, this scoop. It was only right that we interrupted normal listings, normal itinerary to bring you that breaking news story. David Geffen, Donovan Michaels are getting divorced after 2 years of marriage. Only 2 years. There's no prenup. I don't know why it makes me laugh. It does. It just... I'll tell you what there is. There's a 50-year age gap where a prenup should be. That's what there is. It should have been a prenup between this guy. I don't even know how old. How old is David Geffen? Got to be in his 80s. And I know. I know. You thought maybe that, you know, you're going to download this episode, you're going to listen to it, and I was going to rant and rave and ridicule about Trump and about the week in MAGA and, you know, maybe a little bit about the Labour Party and polling and whatever. And instead we've got this, right? But, you know, clearly this is the top story, right? We've got to get this out first, guys. Get the sadness out the way first, then finish up with the positive stuff. Start with the bad news, the sad things. What could be sadder than hearing that a love that was so strong that it was able to overcome a 50-year age difference and the probable loudly voiced objections of his close friends and family. It overcame so much, this love. We all thought, we all hoped, we all needed it to be the real thing. And yet that love, strong as it was, hath now died. The rose hath wilted. The petals lay rotting. Love is no more, and it's very sad. Honestly, I'm devastated. Should we read a little bit more about it? I can already hear all of you going like, no, just fucking move on. I'm going to get into this, all right? I'm emotionally invested. I'm sad about this. It says David Geffen, 82. Oh, he is 82. Okay. Is getting divorced from Donovan Michaels, his 32-year-old child bride. It doesn't say that really. It's not. They haven't called him the child bride. I'm just. Anyway, it says after 2 years of marriage. 2 years of marriage, this loved up couple are knocking it on the head. And I mean, thank God it's legal to get gay divorced. Is what I'm thinking. Like, thank God gay divorce is legal. Because it might not have been, right? Like, it's not outrageous to think that when everyone was campaigning back in the day, when everyone was lobbying to legalize gay marriage, when we're all out there going like, just let people love. Say yes to love. When we were all doing that with all the rainbow flags and everything, you know, you can imagine somebody in the halls of Westminster going like, you want the right to divorce too, though, right? You know, or Congress. We're going to legalize gay marriage for people like David Geffen to say yes to love. But you also want to be able to get divorced. Like, you could totally see people like right in that honeymoon period being like, what? No! We don't need that because we love each other forever, right, babe? And you skip forward to, you know, what is it, 2 years? It's like 2 years. These two were married. And now it'd be like, What do you mean I can't end it? Well, we just never legalized the other part of the inevitable end of love. You what? Well, yeah, just it never came up. Nobody wanted to talk about it. It would have been such a downer. Like, can you imagine running that pride parade, campaigning for gay marriage, and everybody celebrating it, and then you come out of stage left like, so the marriage is good, right? Weddings are fun, but also, when the love wilts a bit, you can kill it. Legally and terminally. The American way. Yeah, I was surprised to see no prenup, man. No prenuptial agreement. I mean, how does that happen? How does that happen anymore in 2025? Like, you should have figured it out by now that that's not a fiscally responsible thing to do. How many horror stories have we all read and watched true crime things about? Marry somebody that's 50 years younger than you? That could have no realistic, plausible sexual or romantic interest in you? What are they getting into it for? And you happen to be super, he's a fucking billionaire. Do you think it crossed his mind at all that this kid might try to off him? Like, I'm not saying he's definitely like a murderer or an aspiring murderer. But I would be worried. I'd be like, you know, if I died, in a boating accident, or he just mixes up my meds that morning, you know, he's just going to inherit a fucking $1 billion or some shit. So, no prenup. David Geffen, Donovan Michaels. I'm having trouble wrapping my mind around it, wrapping my mind grapes around this. How do you end up as a billionaire marrying someone 50 years younger than you and not have a prenup? Guys, it makes no plausible sense to me. Unless, you know, what did it say? It was like 82 or something. Or do you think he was like, well, fuck it, I'm going to be dead in a minute anyway? Like, the idea of a prenup, the idea of me arriving at the actual divorce proceeding, that seems ironically quite optimistic.